Gary Parsons and Erich Karrasch continued success.
60 feet back. Channel cat.
Trolling the outer, deeper edges of rock humps on smaller Wisconsin lakes for walleyes not only has them excited at the chance to demonstrate just how effective the technique itself can be.
Hey, I'm going to give this to you because I've got a board out there going on 16 miles.
I got it.
But you need a pliers or anything? Got that one in.
We're gonna need pliers, we're gonna need, you name it.
But also the opportunity to share key experiences in their practice to help you spend more time fishing and catching.
And we're free.
That's a nice
Another
fish.
nice fish.
Yeah. If you get a fish on your outside board and you have short lines, and this is only with short lines, if you're letting a lot of line out, you can't do it. But if you have short lines on the boards, it's a pretty cool deal. You basically are going to shuffle your two inside boards to the outside. And the way you do that, Eric, why don't you grab that rod like you've got a fish on the outside. Eric will be actually bringing the rod in real slow. I'll come down and free spool both of these rods. And I take the clickers off and I just let them go. They're sitting there still in the water and they're sliding back. What he's doing now is bringing that board to the front of him. And as soon as I know that that board that he's reeling in with the fish on clears these two, I click them back in position. Click, click. I just set these two lines then to the outside, so I've got to go over the top of him and he could actually still be reeling. That puts him into a position where he's now the rear rod and we can net the fish. We have any tangles at all, plus these two other boards have shuffled to be the outside and the next one in. So instead of having to reel in all your lines, this is just a rolling situation where you're shuffling it out and you can keep right on fishing.
This is a nice fish.
Okay.
This is a really nice fish. Definitely gonna need the net.
All right, I'm gonna kick this in neutral. Actually, I'm gonna just give it a little bit here. Still on there good?
Good fish.
All right, I'm gonna get that net.
Good fish, Gary. We're out 30 feet. 20. 10.
Oh, there he is.
He's
That's
coming
a nice
up.
one. Oh, there's a good one, Eric.
What a beautiful
Wow.
fish.
Wow, that's a good fish. This is a northern Wisconsin fish. Holy man, out in the mud. He T-boned her too. He had it good. Woo, that is a good one. That is a nice fish.
So trolling on small lakes obviously can be a fun, overall alternative technique, great for numbers and even size. But on these Wisconsin bodies of water, in addition to weed beds, lines, or even back bays, bogs can provide some pretty unique structure that should be added to your list of areas to take a closer look at.
Pitching to the bog.
Pitching to the bog.
When jigging as part of a technique for speed patterning areas to narrow down.
Good one, huh?
That's a good fish.
Yeah, I can see that.
Right kind.
Is he?
Sweet.
Kind of air netted him.
Or is the sole area of opportunity at just simply having fun catching walleyes.
Fish on. You got one? They've been
That's
biting
a nice
good.
fish.
Nice eye.
That's a good one. That's a good one. The bogulator.
Nice
Pitching the
walleye.
wood in the bog.
That one came out a little deeper, Gary.
Yeah.
Hot topics, leading information on tackle and techniques to make you a better fisherman. Presented by Mercury.
Hey, we're down at Big Cedar Lodge for Tracker Media Days on Table Rock Lake, and I have a pretty cool opportunity right now. I have Robin Singer right here. He is the Merc Professor. It's what everyone calls him. This guy knows everything there is to know about all the Mercury products. And this engine right here, it's the second year that it's been in production. It's the Mercury 150 4-stroke. Literally, in the mid-size boat class last year, took the entire industry by storm. What goes into building an engine like this, and what makes this engine perform so well?
So, you know, the 150 is kind of unique. It's a big liter block, 3 liter block. You know, it's the same displacement that the Pro XS has on it.
Really?
Yeah, and even though it's the biggest and largest displacement, it's also the lightest 4-stroke in that category out there by 20-25 pounds.
Well, that's a big deal. I mean, that's whole shot, that's top end you're talking, that's where you get that.
Everything the boater wants. Gets that boat on plane, carries the boat for that mid-range fuel economy. You know, we're not going to be at the pump all the time. And then, again, that all-important top speed. If it starts to rain, you got to get in off the lake.
Absolutely. And as far as maintenance on this engine, that's one thing that Mercury really did a good job with this.
It's about keeping our customers on the water, on the fish, instead of working on the engine and the boat. Primarily, it's a 4-stroke, so we got to take care of the oil. Annually, we want you to change it, service it. We put some pickups on it that makes it really easy to drain the oil. A do-it-yourselfer in the garage can do it. We've even got a decal on the engine that pretty much outlines what needs to be done. And you know what? If you're not technical, take your smartphone, hit the QR code. It'll take you to a Mercury Marine website, tell you everything you need to know how to take care of this beauty.
You know, this, like I said, is the second year that this engine's been out. Phenomenal product when you're looking at deep V boats in the north and that mid-size